vote for Lake Region Co-op board members. Who are you wanting that on me? Okay, there you go.
It was on you. I can see.
You're voting on me.
I guarantee when you go back and watch this, you're going to see that you're in it. And then you're going to say, you're right. I'm so sorry, dear. Anyway. How long has it
Something
taken?
has happened over here, and I think it had something to do with the bicycles that you see right over there. There's an ambulance, and there's a whole bunch of police cars, fire truck, and everything right over there, and it had to have had something to do with, for some reason, I don't understand why, they have a bike route going right through the same place where we have voting lines going through, so it's an odd situation for sure. And but anyway, we're just trying to do our little civic duty here, and then what we're doing, dear?
We're going to, well, I always call it Fin and Feather.
the
Red Fern Festival.
The Red Fern Festival.
The best festival ever.
The best festival ever. Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Red Fern Festival. So that's what we're doing today, folks. Follow along, and we'll try to show you some of the festivities at the Red Fern Festival. If you ever watched the movie Where the Red Fern Grows, this is the truck from the movie Where the Red Fern Grows. A little cold-natured. Hi, White.
Time for him to get out anyway. I know my way, but we got a Chevrolet over it. You know my way.
Ready for a corn dog yet?
Well, yeah. I wonder what's taking so long.
So, right there, A to Z Pawn. That's where I bought my first 30-30 right there. 14 years old.
Oh, I need to see another one.
Big Jim. Hello, how are y'all doing? The official swag. Oh yeah, sweet. Small town America. Some little tidbits about the Red Fern Festival. It's based on Where the Red Fern Grows, which was actually filmed in this town and towns around here. It was set for Tahlequah, and you'll see like here's a red bone hound right here, and that's one of the things about Where the Red Fern Grows. They did this movie back in, I believe it was 1972.
Yeah, somewhere.
Is when they did Where the Red Fern Grows. And Stuart Peterson, who starred in Where the Red Fern Grows, actually went to the same church that I did here in town. He's from Wyoming, but when they came and filmed this movie, he wanted to go to church. His family wanted to go to church, so they came to our church. So it was really nice. I had him right there in my class with me. Several of the people in our town ended up in the movie, and it was just a good time to grow up and be a kid. Let's see if I can get a picture of this.
How do I do it? Like this? That's not really comfortable. Maybe if I had it.
You want to sit all day, you know?
Another tidbit, Tahlequah is the capital of the Cherokee Nation, and now it is the capital of the Cherokee Nation reservation in Oklahoma. And my wife and I have Cherokee blood, so we're members of that nation here in Tahlequah. Enrolled members, yes, enrolled members of the Cherokee Nation. So this little town means a lot to us. It's a special place, has a special place in our heart. A lot of memories here. You can see the crowd goes all the way down. They just have a little bit of everything for everybody. So if you're ever in northeastern Oklahoma around the last weekend in April, just remember the Red Fern Groves Festival. And it is just a great time for everybody, kids, adults, dogs. It's very dog friendly during this event because the movie was based on a boy and his two dogs. And if you haven't watched it, just find it streaming somewhere where the Red Fern grows.
But you need to watch the older one, the original one.
Watch the original. There's a few spin-offs that came after it. If you can watch those, but watch that original one with Stuart Peterson in it, and you'll know where we're coming from on all this. Booths everywhere. You can find pretty much anything you want here. Right now we're going to go find some food. I believe we made it to our favorite place. What place is that?
The food section.
All the food you could ever want. Go over here and see what they got. Chicken on a stick. Never had that before.
How's it? Good bite.
Pretty good.
Hot.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, hot.
Mm-hmm. Chicken on a stick back gold. That's corn dog time. Wow. At the Red Fern Grove. This is what they call Norris Park here. This park used to belong to my grandfather's brother, and his name was Jim Gillum. So Big Jim Gillum had a fruit market right here, and it was like the place to be on weekends. They had this whole This whole area was a fruit market. But this park was my family's at one time. Very interesting. I remember whenever I was growing up, that this town right here, or this park, was a place where we would come and we would, every weekend my parents would bring me down here and we'd just play billiards and everything like that. So anyway, just a lot of memories here in this park for me whenever I was a kid, as the fruit market.
Just because he's riding his mule, he thinks he gets to go first.
Lots of people. Lots and lots of people. Even got some free entertainment. All right, Red Fern 2023. Just to try to enjoy the rest of this beautiful day that we've got. We haven't had very many of these. We've had rain and sunshine. Cool, free entertainment. And if you're into people watching, it's a great place to be. If you're not, I'm sorry. Somebody's got a balloon machine or a bubble machine going. Yeah, it's gone. Workman's, that's an iconic place. It is shut down. Been here my entire life. Yep. Back whenever I was a kid, if you were a farmer, that's where everybody went to get their boots and stuff like that. And we had Herman's boot place that fixed their boots whenever they would tear up.
George. I miss you so much.
Get a little bit of every conversation whenever you're going through here. I think during 2020 and 2021 we didn't have a Red Fern Festival because of COVID. But I am glad it is back.
I'm not going down there.
Okay.
That train got stuck.
Alright, let's get a picture of the Hoskin Warner campaign. That is our current chief right now. You can see they're just excited about that. And alright, let's see who else we got here. We do have a tribal election coming up. And we've got a few candidates for a tribal election, and maybe we'll see some of them while we're walking down through here. Very windy today, but it's a very nice day. Over here is West No Fire for Principal Chief, and they are much more fired up over here in this camp, seems to be. He wants to fight for our people. Yeah. We missed the hound dog field trials. We could make the rubber duck race if we were going to be here, but we're not. And we're Red Fern Groves movie at the library today. You know, the thing about it is, if you're interested in helping the people, that you get out and be with the people. You don't just send somebody to be here, because this is a big deal for this town.
You may go over there and look at it.
Undercover, blame it on the season. There ain't no kind of reason, baby, why I come and go. I would buy for you.
Cherokee National History Museum. Around this entire, they used to have, around this square, they used to have the big Red Fern car show. It was a lot of fun, and they have moved it now, and we're going to go to it, but it's not the same as it was. They're playing the traditional stickball over here. That's a native game, tribal game. Got to have a selfie moment here.
All right, let's sit this way. It's hard to get the
Selfie moment. In the old Cherokee Square Capitol Building, Cherokee Courthouse. Man, it's beautiful in here. Very beautiful. Lived here for almost 60 years and never been in this building. If you're reading this stuff and I'm moving too fast, just kind of pause on the pause the video. Cherokee clothing. As I said, if you're reading something and I move away too quickly, just kind of pause the video and you can read the entire thing.
January 15th, 1839. All of women have been very cold, and we have necessarily suffered a great deal from exposure to cold and fatigue. Our people, a great many of them, were very poor and destitute of clothing and of the means of remedy.
You might have heard of the Trail of Tears,
We've done all in our power
where the Cherokees were moved forcibly from North Carolina
so far as we could, clothing
to Tahlequah.
but still.
You can see this is where we are, and there were many different many different routes that they took to get here, and this is where they took off from. So
most of them walked. Many of them died along the way.
Cherokee, North Carolina is actually where our folks
Unmarked ways.
originated from.
History calls the Trail of Tears.
Then they put us over here by Charleston military base, and from there
Exposure
we
and
moved
to a civilized people
westward
as the Cherokees.
until we eventually ended up here in this area. All right, that is a tour of the Cherokee Museum at the old Cherokee Courthouse in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. And some heritage for you. Five C's Car Show for the Red Fern Festival. Let's look at some beautiful cars. Dooley.
Take a good look at this figure.
General Lee. 440.
Something extra for Bronco's fans. He's taken the best new car he has and
Ford pickup. S10. like some folks have left that was here earlier. I can tell by the oil spots on the ground. Sad to say, but a lot of these old cars leak. Hellcat. Actually, I believe that one. Blown Chevy pickup. Beautiful old truck. Supposedly a car driven by Pretty Boy Floyd.
Always used to tell me the stories of people finding the car.
Beautiful little long rod. Blown truck. LS power. Commando 273. That's a cool engine. I always like to see these old cars with the engine like they came with. 260 Ford.
They really are. What? You can't have everything that you have.
Oh, we got a Pontiac finally. Days. 389 or 421. Old fire truck. Cool old Ford or Mercury.
No, we got all. Heather tried to get her in one, but we told her it was red phone. We wanted to go to this. So.
We're going to go to Kansas next weekend.
Yeah. All right. Good to see you. That doesn't want to have to like crank it up. This is the one by whenever they
LS Camaro. Alright, some more of the cars. Mercury, Fed 7 Chevy, old school. Kevin Copeland's bad little blown coupe. Head right here, folks.
Okay, is everybody ready for 50-50? Oh, you run? All right.
Nice. The old bone collector with a couple of skulls on the headlight covers, skull on the hood.
They had something that the other places didn't have. That rubber shirt on the wing mask.
Just like you would run $10 more. We have a winner. No. Jeff Miller, he's the winner of the 50-50 pot.
Her little Maverick of Ghost Flames. I think my old high school car. Only, it's a 65, mine was a 66.
Close are we on the trophies? Okay, we're ready.
I apologize if nobody can hear this.
So if you want to come up here and congratulate the winners of these trophies, why, be my guest.
My favorite Chevrolet of all time. Continue on around through here. Very nice little coupe. Three 1 barrels on the 6-cylinder. Alright. This is a cool old survivor type car right here.
First place goes to a 1987 Chevy C10.
Cyclone GT.
Car number 48. I have Aaliyah. Well, it looks like Ivanhoe. Thank you very much. Good job.
Alright. I think we're going to call Red Fern 2023 in the book.
F category. Second place goes to a 19.
Thanks everyone for following along, and if you like this type of thing, like and subscribe. And as always, everybody, God bless.
There you go. Good job, Corey.
Here's your card, Jason. Both of them.